Oh, we're live.
We're live, Ruben.
Welcome to the worst of the best.
Yes, this is episode 6.
All right, so we're going to be dealing with a very heavy topic today, guys.
Yeah, let's put away the chuckles. Let's put away the humor, and let's have a little moment of silence for those heroes, the heroes of screen, song, who have passed away in 2016. Now, the reason why we're not doing 2017, Ruben, is because there's still 6 months left, and we don't know who.
Yeah. There's some good ones that might die.
Yeah, there's still some good.
There's some worse ones.
There's some worse ones at the best that could still die. We were keeping our. I got a couple hopefuls that I hope to. So we're discussing death and the celebrity deaths of 2016, and there are a lot of people, Ruben, that died in 2016.
It was a bad year for.
It was a bad year, but here are the highlights.
Please tell us the highlights of who died, Ryan.
For all the family and friends out there of these people, you bless their heart. And but here's the people that when we heard they died, we really went, "Whoa, hey now, they're dead."
Yes.
So let's just start in alphabetical order, and I think these ones that are highlighted here are the highlights.
Yeah, but I don't even know who all these are.
Well, David Bowie, right at the top of the bat. David Bowie.
Well, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Why didn't you even start with Pat Harrington?
Pat Harrington. Well, do you know who Pat Harrington is?
Well, I said Harrington.
So that's all right. So David Bowie.
Yeah.
You know what a talent, what a character, what a voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he died. Alan Rickman.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, any thoughts on David Bowie? My apologies.
I was going to say, Ryan and I saw Henry Rollins live, and he shared some cool David Bowie stories.
Yeah, if you want to hear the Henry Rollins story on David Rollins.
What?
If you want to hear the Henry Rollins stories on David Bowie, may I suggest go to a Henry Rollins talk concert. It's a really great time.
Yeah. All right, moving on to...
Alan Rickman. Do you know...
I recognize the face.
Die Hard? He was the bad guy in Die Hard, and he was Snape in the Harry Potter films, which you have not seen.
Oh, yeah. I've seen. He's the one with the no nose?
No. So, Riven, are you a Harry Potter? The guy with no nose is Voldemort.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, no, Alan Rickman.
Yeah. For the record, I've never read the books or seen the movies.
Okay. So, Snape was a very popular character in the Harry Potter film.
Oh, okay.
And he's also just a very big actor. Great.
How tall is he?
Yeah, he's quite tall. Oh. Ruben, look who passed in 2016. Tony Burton, who played Tony the Duke in the Rocky franchise. He was Apollo Creed and then Rocky's trainer in Rockies 1 through 5.
Yeah.
So he passed away in 2016. Before, I think he passed away just before Creed was released, actually. So that was a big loss. We've got Nancy Reagan, wife of Ronald.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. She was the first lady when I was a kid in the 80s.
She's always seemed old to me.
I'm amazed that Barbara Bush is still alive.
We may be talking.
She was ancient.
We may be talking about it next year when we do our 2017. All right. We got Gary Shandling. Gary Shandling passed away.
I know that bummed me.
Do you ever watch the Larry Sanders Show?
Every episode.
Yeah. So a great comedian.
That's why he said "Hey now" subconsciously. Hey now.
Hey now. Yeah.
For those that have never seen the show, you have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, Jeffrey Tambor does the Hey Now, but for the Larry Sanders Show, Gary Shandling, great comedic voice and talent, passed away in 2016. And speaking of comedic talent, Doris Roberts from Everyone Loves Raymond and other films and TV. But boy, I love that show, Everyone Loves Raymond. I did watch it faithfully, seen every episode. She did great as Robert's mother. But anyways, yeah, I enjoyed her on 8 or 9 seasons of that show. So seeing her go, just a great talent in the comedy world as well.
Reading this list is when I found out she died.
Okay. So you weren't a fan of...
I've seen a few episodes. I get the...
Right.
Yeah. Actually, a friend of ours, Brad Upton, did a week of Las Vegas.
With Doris?
No, with what's that guy's? The tall guy. The brother.
Oh.
Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett. Good job.
Speaking of big people.
Prince. Boy.
Speaking of small people.
Yeah, Prince is short.
Uh-huh. But where he lacked in height,
Well, yeah,
that's if that matters.
it doesn't matter. Prince was a true talent. Not all the stuff that he did that I enjoyed, but that doesn't mean he was a true talent. His greatest album he ever made, and my personal favorite, is Purple Rain and the Batman soundtrack. I love the Batman
I
soundtrack.
love the Batman soundtrack.
So Prince, rest in peace. And he was very anti-YouTube. He took everything down. He had a team of people that would strip his music off YouTube.
He probably spent more money on that team of people taking stuff off than the money he would have earned by leaving it on there.
Probably. If he just, because now artists make it work for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Prince, rest in peace. All right. We've got Muhammad Ali.
What about Morley Schaefer?
60
60 Minutes.
Boy, are they always old on that show? Like, have they ever been young? I feel like
Oprah's now on the 60 Minutes.
Is she a 60 Minutes pundit?
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if she's a regular every week.
But okay, I recognize it. I've seen a few 60 Minutes episodes over the years, of course. But good job. I got Doris Roberts. You got Marla Safer. Okay.
Okay. Cassius Clay.
Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali.
Cassius Clay died a long time ago, but Muhammad Ali died last year, I meant to say.
Yeah, he got knocked out by death.
And he couldn't get up again.
Nope. So
should have listened to more Chumbawamba.
The great Muhammad Ali, incredible boxer.
Chumbawamba?
Yeah,
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
I know, but we're not going to edit that in. It's just,
Anyways, I'm saying he got knocked down.
He got knocked down.
He showed that up again.
Yeah. And then this one, the Anton Yelchin.
Yeah, that's a sad one.
Yeah. He died. He's young. He's like 27. So his car gave way in his driveway, rolled backwards, and crushed him against the wall.
So had he not chosen to become an actor, he wouldn't have been in a situation where he could afford this car.
At that time, anyways, probably not.
To roll over him and kill him. His love of acting
killed him.
I know. It put him in that circumstance that...
yeah, it was in these cars. I forget which car it was, but it was recalled because of this faulty parking system.
Crazy.
And he was a great talent.
A lot of people said that he was like yelling for help, but they thought that he was joking because of his great talent.
Are you joking?
Is that too soon?
Oh, jeez, Ruben.
All right, moving on.
That's terrible. All right, Gary Marshall, great comedic director and actor. I know him enough to know that he's done that. Stephen Hill from Law & Order. I don't even want to mention him. We're picking out the best. These are the best deaths of 2016.
Yes.
These are the best. Okay, so these are
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Oh, my goodness.
These are my favorite memes.
Yeah, tell me more about blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So Gene Wilder from Willy Wonka, from a lot of Richard Pryor duo movies. You ever see that movie, See No Evil, Hear No Evil?
Yeah.
Richard Pryor was blind. Gene Wilder was deaf. I saw the movie in the theaters.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I did. One of the greatest lines was from Richard Pryor in that movie that I remember was he was on a bus. Of course, he's already like 50-something. And he's blind, right? And somebody mentioned to him that he was black.
Oh, yeah.
And he stands up, I'm black? Why did anyone tell me I'm black? He's been living 50 years thinking he wasn't black. I don't know what he thought he was, but he wasn't black. Anyway, I don't know why this is so stupid, but it works. Even Richard Pryor makes it work. Arnold Palmer, the golfer, whatever.
Florence Henderson.
Florence Henderson. Boy, I forgot about that. Boy, she was a beautiful lady. Incredible mother on Brady Bunch.
Which one of the Brady boys did she sleep with?
She slept with her son, Greg, the oldest son.
Oh, wow.
They're not really mother and son. It's the actors. But her and Greg had a love affair. And her husband on the show was gay.
Oh, really?
Did you not know that?
I don't know if I knew.
No, it's actually legit. He was a homosexual man. He was a gay man.
Is he still alive?
I don't know. He might be dead, actually. I actually don't know. I don't want to, But what's interesting is that, of course, this was the time where you didn't announce that or come out that way.
Sure.
But he had a very hard time kissing. So if you watch the Brady Bunch show, their kisses are very quick but he was the same way that you would have a hard time kissing a guy because you just aren't attracted to men. He just was, it's just kind of funny how he did it was a really quick peck.
Like, she's coming in between me and Peter again.
Yeah. Fidel Castro. That is a name you know. So this is the best.
It is a name.
This is truly one of the best deaths. I mean, this is this is a guy that we know has
People celebrate him,
and people celebrate his death too. So it
Yeah,
goes both ways.
he's
So
a celebrity.
he is a celebrity.
He's a dead one.
He is now dead.
Ding dong.
John Glenn, an astronaut. It's big.
Yeah.
Alan Thicke from Growing Pains.
Yeah.
I love that show as a kid. I watched that.
I dated a girl whose aunt dated him.
Oh, really?
6 degrees of separation there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Zsa Gabor.
I love Zsa Gabor's comedy segments with David Letterman.
Oh, I gotta go back and watch those.
Yeah. They'd go like through Taco Time, drive through convertible. Other than that, I'm sure she was a chore to be with.
George Michael.
This
still hurts, man.
Yeah, I know.
What a beautiful man. What a beautiful man. He's a good looking guy and he's talented and he's nice. Did you hear what came out after his death?
He's gay?
Yeah. What came out after his death?
What's that?
That he gave millions of dollars to charities silently.
Yeah.
That people, and I get what they did, but they kind of broke their silent promise on this after he passed. And that he paid for a waitress's school. Like he was at the restaurant or whatever, found out through talking with the waitress or server. I don't know what they're called. Anyways, the server. And he paid for her tuition for school.
Yeah.
He gave money to orphanages, just millions of dollars. He just gave and gave and gave.
Yeah. Nice people do nice things.
Yeah.
Without having everybody needing to know.
No, he didn't tell people, and he would tell people, please don't say anything that I'm doing this. I don't want that tomorrow.
Well, he worked at a soup kitchen?
Yeah, that's right. He did that too.
Yeah, crazy.
It's admirable. Obviously, he had his own troubles, his own demons, but wonderful, wonderful singer, wonderful talent, and that smile seemed genuine. Anyone that met him, I don't think anyone ever said a bad word about him. He's one of those celebrities where, I ran into George Michael the other day. What a jerk! You never heard that.
People did say that about Carrie Fisher, though.
Yeah, Carrie Fisher's an interesting one. She did pass away. She's one of those ones where I know she's so loved by so many, and from the Star Wars films, of course, and other things. But she suffered from obviously she suffered from drug abuse, probably depression, and we know that she had a troubled childhood. So it's unfortunate that a lot of her troubles probably stems from her childhood.
Yeah.
And speaking of her childhood, her mother.
Yeah.
Debbie Reynolds passed away just shortly after Carrie Fisher's passing. I don't really know Debbie Reynolds other than the fact that she's Carrie Fisher's mom.
That's my extent as well.
Okay. And lastly, we have the priest from MASH.
I love MASH.
Yeah. William Christopher. I probably wouldn't know his name, but I know the face. Of course, know MASH, but I'm not familiar.
I know him from MASH.
Okay. Yeah, but the MASH was a hugely...
Yeah.
It's like saying, Seinfeld, and that's all you need to know. Like MASH and Seinfeld are those two shows that everybody knows. So these are gone but not forgotten, Ruben. These are top.
Some are forgotten, like Pat Harrington.
Pat Harrington.
He's fully forgotten. Robert Horton, Ken Howard, James Noble. A lot of forgotten people.
Oh, Rob Ford passed away.
Who?
Rob Ford, politician, the crack-smoking mayor of Toronto.
Oh.
He was 46.
Did he really die?
Yes. In 2016. He passed away.
Wow.
In March.
I was so bad for people that have those struggles with substance abuse.
Sure. So yeah, Rob Ford, the crack smoking. That's what they titled him as, the crack smoking mayor of Toronto. 46. He looked like he was 60. He's 5 years older than I am right now. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's sad. All right. So these are the best that died.
These are the best of all the deaths. Yeah, you guys made the. Congratulations.
So out of the household names that we've just discussed.
How are you coming up with your criteria of the worst, the best, Rube? For this one. How are you doing this? I've got mine.
I'm split.
Okay.
But my original criteria is who's actually like the worst person.
So you're almost saying
they're the worst.
Who am I the most happy? Who am I the least affected by their death in a way? Is that what you're saying?
If all the people were still alive today,
right,
and someone said, pick the worst one in the room,
right,
the worst human being.
Wow, then I know what you're going for right away.
Florence Henderson.
Yeah, she was a beast. Well, so what's your criteria for that? Well, what's your criteria on that one then?
criteria of the worst?
No, but who's your worst of these
Well,
deaths?
Fidel Castro.
So yeah,
And because he celebrated, I just want to bring a little trivia to him. The population of Russia, Stalin's Russia,
right.
and Cuba, it's different. But the ratio of death under the dictator is about the same.
Okay.
Over 500,000 Cubans have gone through jail, not because they really committed crimes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and 100,000 people have died from him. Like, that's a lot of. It's not a good person.
Yeah. So I would say,
if you're such a good leader, people wouldn't be fleeing, willing to drown their family. You know what I mean?
So yeah, of the worst, the best deaths, I'd have to say yes, he is the worst of these best deaths.
Okay, and I thought that might be a little bit of a bummer.
Right.
So I thought, let's not dwell on Fidel.
Okay.
Though he made a lot of great T-shirts.
Now I would argue, let's flip it. Who was the one that affected you the worst of the best deaths?
So who was the worst to die?
Yeah. So that's the other way we can flip this. So
Yes.
The worst person to die of the best deaths was Fidel. Now to flip it, who's the one that stung you the most when they died in 2016?
Stung the most or bothered the most?
What do you mean by that? Like, okay, let me pick mine. I'm going with George Michael. I was a huge fan of his in my youth. I listened to the Pride Without Prejudice and the Faith albums like religiously. I was like, I was like a teenage fanboy of this guy. I loved his music, loved his style, loved his he was like, you wanted to be cool like George Michael. You wanted to be as handsome as George Michael. So when he passed, it was like that was one of the ones where, and he was only like 52. And so he's only like 11 years older than I am. And so it really like, whoa, this is somebody from my youth just gone like that. Somebody I looked up to and idolized. And it just reminded me of my youth and how precious life really is. And I was like, okay, that one really stung because it's over. Whatever he did is always going to be the past. There will never be a future. So that was the one that affected me the most in 2016.
That's the one that affected me the most.
Okay, so that's my worst.
And I kind of almost agree with you. Here's the thing. I love George Michael. And I also like the singer George Michael. That's an Arrested Development joke.
Okay, got it, yeah.
But it's been a while since he's put out anything commercially.
Sure, absolutely, yeah. Well, he retired from music.
Yeah, so affected the most in the sense of their career.
Okay.
Gary Shandling.
Okay.
Because jokes, there's no more new jokes.
No.
But all the George Michael songs have already been written and sung.
Fair enough. So
Gary Shandling, that kind of bummed me out. He was alone when he died. He just did Community Targeting Coffee. I was just kind of bothered that you can be funny forever, but making a pop song forever doesn't really last.
Yeah, it's good.
So for me, it's Gary Shandling.
I give an honorable mention. He's going to be missed.
And I think it's time to say hey now.
Hey now. Well, Ruben, this has been fun. This is episode 6. Remember to give us a review on iTunes. Please give us a review on iTunes. It helps our podcast. We love your support. Follow us on Facebook, Worst of the Best Podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes. Subscribe to us on YouTube by the same title. Thank you, guys. Remember, in front of every silver lining, there's a cloud, and Ruben and I will find it for you.